So, welcome back again to part 4 and the final part of my Xbox 360 games that are going up in value and that you need to have in your collection. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The wording slightly changes a bit between each video, but does that matter? No, because they've been done in one hit and I'm just get them out of the way. But at least then you can see what is going to be worth something, or, you know, if you've already got it. Oh, fucking hell, didn't realise that's... I'll look that up, see how much it's going for. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, still on the Tizer. Anyway, first up, let's get this out of the way, shall we? Ashura's Wrath is one, not overly expensive, but it's going to be going up without a doubt. This is such an unusual fucking game. If you get the DLC for it, like where you get to fight Ryu, I think Akuma as well is another DLC. This is just so over the top, this game, but so enjoyable. I'm going to be going back to this soon because it's fucking phenomenal. Made by Capcom, obviously. Stick that in your collection if you've got the chance, if you haven't already. Next one, Deadpool. Deadpool? Fuck me. Well, here's a little thing for you, right, on the Xbox One version. It's very juttery, so it seems to sort of freeze every 30 seconds or something like that. And that's because it's trying to communicate with the server which no longer exists. Turn your internet connection off, or at least the Wi-Fi off on your Xbox. That's all it. Not sure about the Xbox 360 version though. I haven't played it for a long time. Not overly cheap right now, but it's still one that's going up in value. And you know, if you a lot of these games I've been talking about in parts 1, 2, 3, and obviously this one, you need to be aware that these games are ones that you need to keep an eye on. If you get the chance to pick them up now, do so, because I don't think we'll see the levels. I don't know, maybe, but I don't think we'll see the levels of, you know, some of the Sega Saturn stuff and Mega CD and Super Nintendo and that sort of thing. I don't think, but then again, the 360 and PS3 were effectively the last generation where everything was on the disc, so possibly. Anyway, a Lollipop Chainsaw. Now, what with the effectively the remake coming out apparently later this year in 2023, this is one that will increase in value, okay? Because it depends on how they end up fucking it up. If they fuck it up, you know, I mean, and I'm going to put my hands up and say, yes, I have the achievement where I looked up Juliet's skirt in it just to get the achievement. Fuck it, I don't care, man. It's funny. This game is awesome. I love it. It's one of my favourite games ever, and I fucking nailed it for everything. The whole game, I destroyed it because I really spent a lot of time on it. But again, not cheap, this one, okay? So, and this one is definitely going up in value frequently, even by about 50p. Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection, also known as, I think it's the Sonic Collection or Sega Genesis Collection in America. Here in the UK, this one's actually not overly cheap. I think it's about £15. Well worth it, with the amount of games that are on there. I'm sure most of you have already got this, and if you haven't, pick it up, because it's well worth it. What with all the hidden games on there, like Zaxxon, I think Zaxxon's on there, and the arcade version of Altered Beast. Deadly Premonition, effectively Twin Peaks in a video game. Not expensive. No, but will be. Okay, just take my fucking word for it, okay? This game is... you don't see too many copies around. And I have to say, as bad as the voice acting is, and think House of the Dead 2 on the Dreamcast kind of voice acting, or arcade as it is as well, yeah, the voice acting is really fucking bad, and some of it just makes you laugh, and not at any point do you ever get scared from it. But yeah, I think it's fantastic. Stick it in your collection. This one was unusual, actually, but then again, maybe not, because of the sheer amount of value you get in it. And that is Namco Museum Virtual Arcade. Okay, so you've got, what, 21 plus, about almost 30 arcade games on it. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it's about 9 or 10 Xbox Live Arcade games on the disc. So no buying them. Games like Mr. Driller, Xevious, Galaga Legions, or Galaga. Okay, just for those people that say it in different ways. Pac-Man Championship Edition. What a great game. I think this is about 30, 40 quid. I could be wrong, but it's one that's going up. It's one that you need to pick up if you see it. A double bubble here. Not overly expensive, although the Ultimax version is a little bit more expensive. These will definitely go up. Okay, just telling you now. Persona 4 Arena, Ultimax, and the original Persona 4 Arena. Great fighting games. If you're not familiar with the Persona Arena or Persona realm, as it were, then they're probably not for you. But then the fighting mechanics are absolutely fantastic. Each one of these come with some extra great. This comes with a CD. I think this comes with a Teddy Bot bag, so you can see there, and which I've got right up there actually. And I ain't gonna bring it down because the last time I tried to do that in my video, my gut came out and it looked fucking awful. And yeah, so we're down to the last few. There's a few other versions of this, but this is probably the more expensive version, about 10 quid, I'd say about that. And that's BlazBlue Continuum Shift Extend on the Xbox 360. This was the last BlazBlue game to be released on the 360. Again, this was made by Arc System Works, the same, I think, oh yeah, I was right, yeah. The Persona 4 Arena games are made by Arc System Works as well. So, and as you saw in the Part 3 video that I did, Battle Fantasia is made by the same company. So a few Arc System Works games that are out there. Pick that one up if you can. Great driving game. I'd say this is better than Burnout in my opinion. Although I'm a massive fan of Burnout 2 Point of Impact. I know that generally the gold standard is Burnout Paradise. Is it remastered as well? But I still have to say, all kudos to Disney for this. Split Second Velocity. Not expensive, this one, but it's still, pick it up if you can. If you haven't played this, you really need to. You can set off the environment to destroy your opponents, and it is just absolute carnage. High octane, brilliant racing game. And that leads us to the last two. I mean, this isn't overly expensive, but it has gone up in price recently. And I had a bit of a whinge about it to a couple of people about it. Because they put it in their videos and they just sold out. And as far as I'm aware, it's still not available on CEX. But if you use your fucking noggin, okay, you can find it anyway. I've had this for at least 4 or 5 years anyway, so I didn't need to do it. But that's Blood Drive. It's Blood Drive on the Xbox 360. It was not in my collection video before because I've got stuff in there that I didn't even realise I fucking had. So if those are people that really want to go back and watch a video when I'm showing all my 360 games, fine, up to you. But anyway, but yeah, a little bit like Carmageddon, but more like Twisted Metal on the PlayStation. This will definitely be going up in price very, very soon if it hasn't already. It hadn't by the sort of 9th of March 2023. It hadn't gone up by that point, but I guarantee you it will. Anyway, final game in my games that are going up in value and that you need to have in your collection, and just keep an eye on. Final one, we've already shown the second one, and that is Fist of the North Star Ken's Rage. There you go. That's it. You're done. No more games to show you that are going up in value. That's what I've got. I am aware that there obviously are other games out there that are a bit more expensive or what have you, but I'd say that what I've just shown you in parts 1, 2, 3 and 4 does encompass the vast majority of them. Okay, so let's just kind of take a little look back. So Fist of the North Star 1 and 2, Sonic the Hedgehog the original, Virtual on Force, just to name a few. Oh, and obviously the big one, Need for Speed 2000, Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005. So there you have it. There you go. I hope that was informative. I'm not the best person to be telling people about this stuff, but that's the ones that you need to kind of be looking out for at the moment. The rest of them are all still dirt cheap. You know, yeah, there's, as I said, there's that pony game, Me and My Pony or something, I don't know. We all know about that. And that NBA game that's basically fucking ridiculously priced. Yeah, and there's a few special editions as well. One I haven't got out of the box to put in this video is Space Marine, or Warhammer 40k Space Marine. Watch this space on that, especially the collector's edition, because when that comes out, or when the sequel comes out, I highly expect that to raise in price. The reason why I haven't pulled it out and shown you, because I had it in my 360 video before, the one I did with my entire collection, Secondly, it's back in its box. It's in a fucking cabinet. I'm not going to get it out just because of that. You know, there's no need for it. Anyway, thanks for watching these videos. I hope it was informative to you, and I hope that, you know, you find some bargains there, because, you know, it's now is the time to pick up 360 stuff without a doubt. Anyway, until the next one, look after yourselves and see you later.